In this video, we are going to describe the BE1 alarm. BE1 alarm code detection happens at the start of a run command of a VG plus drive. This detection process in the VG plus drive occurs after a successful BE2 alarm code detection has been completed. The VG plus drive does a BE2 detection, a BE1 detection, and a BE3 detection at the start of every run command. The goal of the BE1 alarm code detection is to confirm that once the holding brake has been opened at the start of the run sequence, there is essentially no movement of the load for a predetermined period of time. So I'm going to give the driver run command. This is important. Once the drive is locked into the BE1 alarm code, the drive will no longer accept a run command and will require a reset function to clear the alarm code condition. The drive is locked in a BE1 detection. What causes this in the drive sequence of operation? What algorithm causes this? I'm going to reset the fault, and I'm going to go into the programming of the drive, the parameters. So I land on the parameter directory, hit the arrow, and this is controlled by settings in the C crane and hoist group of parameters, and specifically the C8 group, no load brake start and stop sequence. I'm going to go into this. And the way I have this particular drive set up for this demonstration is I have it set very low, very sensitive, which you probably will not want in a real world application. But what happens is within the time window identified as C0804, that's the rollback time. That's the timer that the drive will watch for pulses. Okay, our factory default setting, as you'll see here, is 0.3 of a second. That's over on the far right. I have it set for 1.23 seconds because I want to be sure and generate the BE1 alarm code. And now what I have, the rollback count or the pulse count from the encoder is 2 pulses. So if I see 2 pulses within 1.23 seconds, the drive will recognize that and trip itself out on a BE1 alarm. It is important to note that the BE1, as well as all of the BE alarm codes, indicate a safety-related issue, and this must be addressed before further operation of the hoist will be permitted. For more information to help troubleshooting, we are going to go into the fault trace settings. So I'm going to hit the home key, which then changes to the menu key. I'm going to go into the monitor mode, standard monitor, and let's take a look at the fault trace. And so now this tells me the drive is currently locked into a BE1 alarm. The previous alarm code again was a BE1 alarm. And now this is what the drive was doing when it tripped. So the output frequency, we'll start with a frequency reference at 60 hertz. The output frequency was real low, 2.69. All right. The output current was relatively low based on the motor. The BE1 alarm code is based on encoder signal. One of the other culprits can be, as opposed to the motor rolling back could be if I have additional noise or energy riding in with the encoder signal. That can work its way through the buffer circuitry on the encoder PGX3 card and give the drive nuisance trips.